guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Version Z is here for Global. It's going to be a bit of a busy night, right? Because we have Version Z on Global. There's a lot of stuff coming. I'm going to do sort of a full, breakdown of the news, and there's some slight differences on the Version Z sort of update for Global, right? I'll go over a lot of that. This video, I'm just going to sort of go over who you guys should probably get with your green stone. If you are a paying player, these Version Z deals are actually like the best deals like ever, pretty much. This stone is really like the way Dokkan values summonable LRs and stuff like that. This is actually worth the price. Again, I don't really recommend spending a lot of your personal money on these games, but these sales are so good that, like, if you were going to spend money, this is where you would do it, for sure, right? By the way, we should also be getting V-Jump leaks at some point, probably soon. Honestly, I might finish this video, V-Jump leaks will be out, and then I'll jump ahead and cover that as well for the JP 7th anniversary. So just a lot going on right now for Dokkan, so that's good. Again, the first thing I want to cover is this right here. So what we have is, this is like a pack that you can buy. I believe we have it right here. Okay, so here is the store right here. So you get 100 stones and the green stone. So it's like you're getting 2 multis, and then you're also getting the green stone, in which you could pick one of these LRs out. It also does come with some other stuff, some awakening medals, and probably, like, you know, items and shit like that. So again, this is pretty good. And then this one right here is only like $4 as well for 50 stones and some other stuff, including character box space. So, like, these deals are actually really good. And I mean, keep in mind, like, if you do a multi on a banner, keep in mind that a multi is like, I don't know, like $25 worth of stones. Like if you do the equivalent for stones to money, it's like, I don't know, like $25 or something like that, probably, right? To do a multi. And it's like, if you get an LR, like if you got LR UI Goku, who's one of the units in here, just in one multi, you consider that a huge win. So that's why this sale pack is giving you 2 multis and one of these LRs you'll be able to pick. Okay, so the welcome pack can be purchased only once within 100 hours of your first login to the game after the update to 5.2. That's this one right here. So you have 100 hours to grab this. This is definitely worth it. 50 stones for $4, or what is this, 4 euros? The screenshot right here, it's definitely worth it for sure. So you have these 2 packs. You can get the special dragon stone. That's the green dragon stone. Yep. Okay. So this is from the new update. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So these are the units, right, that you're going to be able to get with this stone. Now, if I would do this very fast, like the very fast version of this video, is that, honestly, all of these units, I would argue, are pretty worthless, except for UI Goku, who's the best. Killa and Kalifa have a lot of value in long events, and God Goku could still have some value in short events. I don't really, I mean, Tech Broly, like, with items up, he could be solid. He could do some damage, but I feel as though he is aged. Spirit Bomb Goku, I feel like, sucks, besides his orb changing. And LR Rose, let's start by talking about LR Rose. So here's the problem with these string of units, is that Dokkan has engaged in ridiculous power creep recently, right? Power creep is absolutely exploding. Now, whereas Rose, I felt like we were really waiting for a very good partner for him, and he could potentially be a solid unit. I feel like we're quickly approaching the time where Link level 10, you know, rainbowed Rose, even if there's like a Goku Black who's like the best unit in the game or in the discussion for it, and he's like a perfect linking partner and he's crazy, I don't know how insane this LR Rose would even be in that situation. I don't really see myself using this LR Rose past when STR Rose gets his EZA. I just see no way you'd run this guy over STR Rose, probably, after the STR Rose Goku Black EZA. Let me pull him up real fast. But this guy is actually, like, one of my most anticipated EZAs, is this one right here. With his extreme class support buff, they pop attack on this, which could be very likely. He's debuffing. This guy could be absolutely crazy, right? And it's like he's helping the villain team so much. Whereas this guy is sort of a detriment, right? No prepare for battle. He does have fear and faith, which is a pretty common villain link, but I don't know, man. I feel like this guy, the sands of the hourglass are really going away quick for this LR Rose, man. I don't think that this guy is going to be that relevant much longer. This guy was never given a chance to be good. He's a very unfortunate release in Dokkan history. If you go back and look at the releases of 2020, many of them were just terrible. Like pretty much summoning on like any of those 2020 banners is an L before like Tech Ultimate Gohan. Or if you got like STR UI Goku, he could still be good. But power creep has been so insane that many of these 2020 units are just, they're just not that good. The thing is that I do feel like the end of 2020, so like Angel Frieza, Bojack, Tech Gohan, and then 2021 units, I feel like they're designed well enough that they're going to age much more gracefully than many of these 2020 units will end up being, right? I just see no value in picking this guy. I don't. Honestly, I don't even remember the last time I used them. There's just no reason. This guy's just not that good. So LR Tech Broly, this guy can do a lot of damage, and in particular in Super Battle Road, right? Extreme Tech is going to still be a tough stage for a lot of players. There's going to be a lot of situations where stages and stuff can be hard for sure. But I do feel like there's just better options than this Broly on many of these teams, right? Super Saiyan Broly, I guess, is not the craziest named character right now. It's between like him and the Dragon Ball Super Broly, but I don't know. This is another unit. I just don't find myself using this guy ever. I think one easy way I could sort of evaluate units is like, it's like there's no like spot where it's like, oh damn, I have to run this guy. Like he's just kind of a luxury. Like if you don't have him, you can grab him, but I don't know that this guy is really the craziest anymore. He could still do insane, ridiculous damage on the turn you get his active skill off, right? Like, he could do really impressive damage. His defense is not the worst, but I just feel like a power creep is not being kind to this guy right now. A lot of these Broly units, as Cooler and Turles and Bojack and these type of characters have gotten better, I feel like Broly not having big bad bosses does continually hurt him as well, right? God Goku is good. I do think God Goku is pretty solid. I do like the 50% chance to dodge and the 50% chance to crit. So in like Super Battle Road stages, this God Goku certainly could be useful. But your team building is restricted a little bit in what types of units you're going to want to be using, right? He really does get helped out by having a lot of this defense and key right here from pure and hybrid Saiyan characters. You really do want to be getting his 18 key super attack so you could power this effect up. Remember, God Goku is one of the first characters that did this. Yeah, because he predated even in Gotenks and Tech Boo. But like this 3-turn 50% attack and offensive buff is just like really good. Like this is one of the strongest things about this guy. It's like you get this off, and then his stats on that second turn are really solid, right? So he definitely can help you in like short-term difficult content. But I mean, God Goku's not, I think, on the level of usefulness that these other two are. Okay. Yeah, okay, I forgot to talk about this guy. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like this guy's defense is so bad. He just gets cucked so hard. Of course, the Rainbow Orb changing is always very good, but I just feel like this guy is aged out, man. He just gets clapped up in difficult content. The lower attack and the seal and stuff like that can definitely be good, but it's not enough to save him. If you're using this guy, you are spamming items alongside him. He can get touched up very badly. So I'm not really a big fan of this guy. And he's a Super Saiyan Goku, which is one of the most it is the most competitive, named character in the game, right? So I don't think there's any reason to go for this guy who's just such a glass cannon. Talked about God Goku. I want to talk about Killa and Kalifa next, and how they actually were so far and away the best unit in the game when they came out that they are still good. They're still, I think, really good. I think Killa and Kalifa are they're still a very solid unit. For what you want to do with this unit, they still fulfill it very well. Having a bunch of the additionals, as well as defensive stacking, being able to get the dodging up and stuff like that, this unit can still look very impressive. I mean, guess what? Dokkan is going to release long events like the Legendary Vegeta event and shit like that. And this Killa and Kalifa is still going to be a very good unit for those stages. So Killa and Kalifa is a really good pick. If you're going to select a character, I think grabbing Killa and Kalifa is a really good idea. And then UI Goku as well. Whereas like Killa and Kalifa are absolutely incredible for long events, I think UI Goku is very, very good still for short events. Now, this guy is definitely going to take a lot of damage if he doesn't get a bunch of dodges in first beforehand to build up this extra defense right here. But 70% chance to dodge start a turn. This guy will still give you a much better fighting chance in many difficult content Super Battle Road stages than a lot of other characters, right? Like, you know, the meme about people like, oh, UI Goku, AJL UI Goku, he gets hit and you're dead. I mean, in Universal Survival Saga Extreme Super Battle Road, that's true for like any character, right? But this guy is more so like that, right? Where if he does get hit before you build this up with these dodges, he does get hit very hard. But the chance to dodge, the link set and stuff like that, this UI Goku, I think, is definitely the best of the 6 units and can still be very good, right? So it's like if you need help for long events, you go Killa and Kalifa. Short events, you go UI Goku. I don't really see an argument almost at all for picking any of these guys, right? I mean, UI Goku is just a better version of God Goku, sort of. Kind of, you could say that, right? And it's like, these guys, I just don't think will help you that much. So it's like, if you're going to get a character with the green stone, you get one of these two, for sure. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end here. Again, a lot more stuff coming for, you know, Global Dokkan, you know, getting version Z, which is really good. Oh, I added in that the best stage to auto link level and link level in general now is stage 8, 9. Also, remember that Area 1 does reset. You have to go redo Stage 1 of Area 1 of Quest Mode. Just remind you guys all that. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.